Hello there, everybody. I did say that I would be doing a review when the subs are out, and miraculously, the subs were out overnight. Now, that does kind of worry me as to the actual quality of them, but I don't know. They're good enough that you can understand what's going on. So, I mean, it's fine. But um, what I did notice was that there's already some arguments about which sub is the better sub, which I find amusing. So, at any rate, so what we have in this episode is, well, it's actually pretty simple and straightforward. Goku is doing the radish farming thing we learn because uh, Chi Chi's dad is running low on money and they can't afford to be living off him anymore, and it's not right for them to be living off him anymore, so Goku has to work to help provide for the family, which he's not terribly happy about, but he still does. And I'm going to touch on the aspects behind that in a second. Uh, Goten shows up and with Goku's lunch, Goku asks him to drive the tractor for a bit while he takes a break to eat and do a little exercise, and Goten, instead of watching where he's going, starts watching his dad. Because you know how little boys idolize their dads, and drives off the edge of a cliff, and Goku has to catch him and the tractor. But it's interesting to get to see that aspect of their lives, you know. And then Goten shares with him the story of how he knows Gohan and Videl are going to be getting married before long, and he wanted to get Videl a present because she's going to be his new sister. And the whole storyline is just really freaking adorable, and this whole episode was just cute. It makes you smile. And, of course, you have Mr. Satan, who is showing off to the press, and Boo comes out, and of course nobody really remembers Boo or that he was evil, and so they're, like, who's this guy? And so he has to come up with a cover story so that people don't freak out. I mean, he can't very well tell them, oh yeah, this is a threat that you guys don't quite remember me stopping. So, yeah, that was kind of funny. It's weird though. They did have to replace the voice actor for Mr. Satan because unfortunately, I believe the original voice actor did indeed pass away. So, hearing like consistently the voice of gosh, I can't remember the guy's name. I know that he plays and this is why I know him because I have friends who watch this show a lot. He does the voice of old Jonathan from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and just hearing that, I couldn't help but hear some of the montage clips people have put together. I don't know. It makes it probably funnier than it normally would be for me, but that's me. Um, and we got to see Beerus, and this is where things get interesting. In the manga, the aliens were different that he had been, with. And they tried to poison him, and that's why he destroyed it. And the name of one of their foods apparently reminded him of the Super Saiyan God. But in the show itself, which is the actual canon, so I don't know why people are acting like the monthly manga adaptation is canon. That doesn't happen. They don't try to poison him. They don't mention any dish that sounds like Super Saiyan God. And Beerus doesn't actually outright destroy their planet. He destroys half of it because they served him food that was way too greasy. So, I don't know. We do definitely get to see, though. I don't know. This Beerus, I don't want to say he's more sinister, but he certainly seems more foreboding the way they're kind of dragging this out. And the fact that he did destroy half that planet just because of greasy food, I don't know. It's interesting. So I don't know if they're doing this to lead up to the movie, or if this is going to just retell the movie, or how much of the story will be altered by that. I don't know what's going on here, but um I'm not sure too whether or not this is actually taking place before the special or not. I don't know. I'm guessing maybe it does, but then again maybe not because I don't know. I'm trying to remember when that special took place. If it retcons that special, then I don't know. We're gonna have to see where this goes, I guess. But it definitely seems some things are different, but the episode overall, I really liked it. I also like how Goku's like genuinely happy that Gohan has like, the Gohan and Videl, they have a house provided for them already, and his son's gonna be able to do what he really wanted. He's gonna be able to study a lot. He's gonna be able to learn, and it's just, his dreams coming true. Um, Mr. Satan shows up and says, "Hey, guess what? They gave me the World Peace Prize, but I'm already rich, and the Reed family's already rich, so I want you to have all the money." And Goku at first was freaking out because it was a crap ton of money, and he says, "No, I don't want it." And Goten reminds him that his mom might let him go train with King Kai if he brought back that much money, at which point Goku readily and handily agrees. And he takes it back to Chi-Chi, and she's extremely happy because now they can send Goten to good schools too, and they can live comfortably. And he's like, "So I can go train?" And she's like, "Yes, just make sure you come back often." And he's like, "Okay," and he takes off. And Roshi, oh my god. God, I don't I don't I don't even want to spoil for Roshi. Now in terms of quality, the sub I watched, I will link it, but just a fair warning, the sub seemed pretty accurate, but the audio, for whatever reason, goes a bit out of sync halfway through. It's a minor annoyance, but, if it bothers you too much, you might want to look elsewhere. But I can't vouch for the subs being exactly the same. At any rate, though, overall, I actually like the fact that this series seems to be taking a step back and focusing on these characters' personal lives, which we didn't get to see much of outside the, in the actual story. I like the fact that one of the themes, based on this and based on the ending and everything, it really seems to be putting a lot of emphasis on family. And I mean, we've seen Goku's family highlighted, we've seen Vegeta's family highlighted. In fact, they're in the next episode. There seems to be a lot of emphasis placed on Krillin's family as well, so they might get a dedicated episode. Um, I don't know. It might be interesting to see what goes on Tien's farm. And who knows, maybe Launch will come back for that. That would be amazing. It really would. But I don't know. It's just really really cool so far. Like it's a welcome break from. I mean, the fighting's coming. They're going to be fighting each other again soon. There's going to be the big threat. Beerus is there. There's this whole other universe thing that's apparently going to be cropping up. But I like the fact that I also like the fact that they said that the other universe isn't just going to be a simple generic. Oh look, it's all the same characters, but they're evil, or the opposite of how there's going to be like new characters there and everything. So that'll be cool. But um, yeah, I like it a lot. It's really a welcome change of pace for now, and I can't wait to see more. Yeah, it's hilarious if nothing else so far. I'll say that much, and really heartwarming. So that's it for this time. And I will catch you guys later. Watch the episode. Tell me what you thought. See ya.